Welcome to Robin's Wreaths, an AQ magazine series quilt presented in 5 parts. My goal with the Facebook group is to present a series of tutorial videos that will add additional instruction or information that you could use either with this project or future projects that you would be working on. And it also gives you a peek into my quilty world. Here is the magazine. This was issue 1. Hopefully everyone has their copy and they're ready to go. If you have friends that you know that applique is something that they really like, please invite them to join the group with us and sew along. Today's video, I would like to share how I measure a pattern to decide how many inches of bias tape I will need and how many strips to cut and prep for whatever particular vine or stem I'm working on. The magazine pattern gives you the numbers you need for this particular project, but I thought that this little tip might be helpful to some of you going forward. So the first thing I would like to show you is, this is the diagram that is in the magazine. In the magazine, you are told to enlarge this 200%, and once you do, this is what it will look like. And when I first designed this, I had to decide how much bias tape would I need to make this entire wreath. There's this wonderful tool called a flexible curve ruler. And on one side you'll see it has centimeters, and on the other side it has inches. It has a piece of wire in there, so it's bendable, flexible. It has about an inch at the beginning and an inch at the end where there isn't any wire at all, so don't be misled with that. And then when you're ready to do this, this allows you to measure a curve. So what I will do is start with 0, and you're going to bend this in just a little bit, kind of get the shape started. And then you can put 0 right here at the beginning and start to bend around your curve. And it does not have to be exact, and actually if it's not exact, it's a little better because you already know then that a little extra is being allowed into the measurement. So I know that where that wire ends, we're at 18 here. And then you can take and undo it, put your 0 back on there, measure back along, and we're at roughly 9, 8.5 to 9. And so now we know that 18 plus 9, that puts you at 27 roughly. And I believe in the directions in the magazine, I told you roughly 60 inches to do this whole entire thing, and that was to allow a little extra in there so that when you were starting, you could leave extra here for tucking under, same on the other side. It's always easier to trim back, not to add on. And then of course, once you have your strips cut, then you're just going to take and you're able to sew them together just as if you were making a mitered seam for making continuous binding, except you're making continuous stems or vines. And so you'll do that right sides together at your 90-degree angle, but you'll sew on a 45. And once that's sewn, that allows you to open it up and make your vine. Next time, I'll show you how I cut my strips. Happy quilting! See you soon. Same bat channel.